Hello, everybody. Welcome to Lee Pitts Live here at the Florida Arcade Theater, downtown Fort Myers. You might say, well, where about? Well, they got a hallway down here, a historic hallway, and we're in the hallway conducting red carpet interviews as we're preparing to go inside and enjoy the magnificent play, The Mountaintop, which takes place at the Lorraine Hotel. Yes, the Lorraine Motel, that motel, the famous motel where Dr. Martin Luther King was assassinated. We have a great crowd that has come out. We have Jarrell singing right there, and we got some people who will be partaking in this place, some of my VIP guests, and we'll be moving in shortly. So let's get to meet some of these people who come out. Let's get your name and what you do.
My name is Amy Zaman, and I'm with McGregor Clinic. I'm the Director of Prevention and Community Services.
Okay, name and what you do.
My name is Locksley Nibs, and I work at Florida Gulf Coast University. I'm a professor and also an academic advisor.
Doctor, name and what you do. The Hall of Famer.
My name is Donnell. I'm the Director of Girls Basketball at Evangelical Christian School.
And he's also a Hall of Fame basketball coach, female basketball coach for the state of Florida. We even have the Hall of Famer here. Thanks for joining us with the dapper hat.
Thanks.
Now, Dwayne, you are a thespian in your own right. You understand the importance of the arts. You've even performed in plays.
Yes.
Why do you think it was important that you come out tonight to witness the Mountaintop play?
We always want to show support for this area. It's always an area that's always underappreciated.
Get the mic up a little bit.
Underappreciated and underachieved. And people not even be familiar with this being out. I have been in my third play this past summer. And it is important to come out, and especially to come out and see people that look like us.
Yes.
We don't experience this, and we don't have time to come out and respect what's going on with these people who are up here as these thespians are at work.
Right. What are you anticipating tonight from the little bit you read about it and heard?
I'm excited to hear and see the actors and the performances, but I'm really interested in the heart of the story and the creativity of the person who came up with it to really delve into what could have happened, how it could have went down, and I'm fascinated by that, and I'm really looking forward to it. Right.
How about yourself? What are you anticipating, and what's your thoughts on Dr. Martin Luther King in general?
I'm just looking forward to the whole storyline, Lee. It's a thing. We need to be connected to these things. I think sometimes we need to reflect, and we've lost sight sometimes of the people who have played the sacrifice for us to do the things that we do today. So I'm really looking forward to see the storyline. I saw The Color Purple yesterday, and I'm seeing this today, so I'm getting a double dose of it.
What do you have to say to the Florida Repertory Theater, the Arcade, for bringing such a powerful, moving play to our community?
Lee, I say to you time and time again, representation matters. A lot of the productions here generally doesn't focus on our kind of people. This is something that, will bring people here to get in touch with what happened back then, that we need to, those who don't know the story of our Dr. Martin Luther King, they need to relive it through this production. So we appreciate them for at least being inclusive and having something for us black and brown folks.
Outstanding. What would you have to say? Hold that mic up, Hall of Famer. What thoughts do you have to the Florida Repertory Theater for bringing a cultural type thing that we can relate to our community?
Kudos to the Florida Repertory Theater, because everybody says they want to be a part of diversity, but when they find out what it's really like, they don't really intend to have diversity. First off, let's say hats off to you. You got us out here to the play. You got us out here to represent and to be here in full force as usual, as Lee Pitts only knows how to do, is to be the greatest. We appreciate you to have this, and you've always put people on the forefront. You've always been in front of people. You've always been the trailblazer. Said everybody has a chance to be represented, and everybody has a chance to be in this place and in this seat. We
I
appreciate
humbly
that.
Accept that.
Indeed. So it's fabulous. We're just fabulous to be here. Just to think, we're in the Lorraine Hotel.
Right.
The famous Dr. Martin Luther King here. We're here at a play where he was assassinated, unfortunately.
And think about this. So when I start to go through people I want to invite as my VIP guests to something like this, I think about people like y'all who can appreciate this, and we go back out and spread the word to other people. The play is going to be running through January the 14th, and we'll be able to go out and tell people. We can also come back ourselves, get group tickets, bring other people back and enjoy something like this. I know you've always appreciated the arts in general. What does the arts do for a community in general?
I think the arts are critical in any community, but for my community specifically, it provides an outlet for teens and kids and adults to be able to express themselves in a way that they cannot do in conventional atmospheres. I think that the arts elevates our thinking, elevates our mind, allows us to tap into creativity that we may not otherwise know that we have. I think the arts are key. And when I say arts, I'm talking performance, music, whether it be playing an instrument, whether it be singing like the young man's doing. I think everything in the arts, painting, it's all allowing a creativity and an expression, another way to say what we feel on the inside in a way that we sometimes can't get out in words.
All right. As an educator, live theater, is this something you can really appreciate? And students should certainly put this on their list of things to do to experience live theater?
Most definitely, Lee. I think it gives us a space, it gives us a place. A lot of times we hear about us being written out of history. This is a time for the young ones to come out and see something in real life of, what happened with Dr. King. We've heard several stories, but you have to be here to experience it and to see. So I think the arts give us that avenue and an outlet for us to see things from a different perspective.
Outstanding. As a thespian who's an actor himself, how did you get into acting?
By accident. A person that Dr. Jimmy Middlebrooks, who's a legendary mathematician.
Bring that up a little higher.
Who's from our community, actually said there was a play going on downtown. It was a class. Actually, it was a class that they had by Sonia McCarter, who's been on your show. And
right.
You had a chance to go in and get a chance to see it from the backstage, and I kind of got bit with it, and I was excited about it. And she offered me a position, a role, and I've been going from there.
But you're natural. You're a natural, man. You're just a ham.
I appreciate that.
Let me ask you one as we leave out of here. When you think about Dr. Martin Luther King, I know it's a lot to think about, but what comes to your mind?
Freedom. Things that he was as you. He took a chance on us way back when nobody else believed in him. He started marching and nobody was marching with him until the entire country was marching with him because they understood how important it was to be passively aggressive, how to get your point across without using your fists, because that's sometimes how we think that's how you have to fight. He taught us how to fight without our fists. We're still fighting, but we're learning how to fight the proper way. We have to learn the terms of engagement. I think we're engaging properly to get our point across without being violent.
Outstanding. Excellent. I agree. Amy, what do you hope that when people experience this moving play that they will take away from it?
I think the biggest thing that I'm hoping myself that I will take and that others will take is the power of impact. You know, Dr. Martin Luther King, he dared to be different.
Yes.
When everybody else was conforming or feeling hopeless. He dared to be different. He dared to stand up. And to me, that needs to speak to today's generation. There's a lot happening in this world right now. A lot of things are going, a lot of things that are affecting minority communities in general. And we need to rise up and be different. We need to dare to have impact. So that's what I'm hoping this will bring tonight.
Well, it's been a plum pleasing pleasure. Last comment.
Everybody gives us credit for being athletically inclined. Everybody gives us credit for being rap artists. They don't credit us for how gifted we are as a people. We have tremendous gifts that we may not have this platform. Thanks to you that all these people are able to go out with this platform and show this platform and exhibit what we're talking about.
That's right.
It's up to us to go out and show our kids, our grandkids, and everybody that looks like us that we have this opportunity to be great.
Well, I certainly wouldn't be downtown Fort Myers in the 21st century with my own television talk show, with this brown skin, bringing all these people down here as segregation has passed, hosting this show, if it were not for Dr. King and his contribution. I want to leave y'all, as we're getting ready to move into the theater, I want to leave y'all with what always sticks to me from Dr. King. He said, if you can't fly, drive. If you can't drive, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl.
Yes.
But whatever you do, keep moving.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Again, Miami might have the oranges, but the Arcade Theater in the Mountaintop has got the juice. We'll be back with some more comments after we go and partake in the play. It's showtime. Hello, everybody. This is Lee. I'm so glad that you watched that particular show. And if you enjoyed that show, we got other shows like that. Just subscribe to our YouTube channel, watch Lee Pitts Live on demand anytime, and also hit us up on all our social media platforms. Just type in Lee Pitts Live, and there you go.